Basically, my full name is like Kiran Kumar Ronak, and I'm from India. And India, my native is it's called Ulkoti. It's like southern part of India, and where it's called like Karnataka. It's a state, and there I'm from north side. And basically, my background is like I did my all like high school, and then
Tell us about that.
it's like village. Basically, I came from a village. It's like include around 30,000, 40,000 people. That's it. And like India is like very big, and they have like I'm from conservative family, and where my parents are they don't know about like this all this like about education, and then except like study. If in I'm like when I'm in village, I used to do like do like whatever my parents my friends doing what they did, and which college or university is available for us. We just go with that. Is it like science or commerce, or we don't know about more stuff, and whatever they will teach we used to do. We used to learn that.
Tell us something your
yeah.
childhood, during your childhood.
My childhood was like very nice, and I can say like I learned a lot of stuff because my parents, my mom is like teacher, and my father is like a bank employee in India, I mean in Karnataka, and we just like my it's like they gave freedom to do learn all stuff, and
You are the only sibling?
no, I have like another younger brother. We are only two sons for my parents.
So you're the young, you're the eldest?
I am the eldest.
Okay.
And I'm like 24, and my brother is 18. 19 now. We are only two, and we learn most of the things from my parents, and the village where we are. I feel like we lost because it's like as I said, it's not city, it's a village. The village mindset and the environment is fully different from what we see in cities. Till like high school and primary, I did my it's called like Kannada. It's my own language. I finished my high school and then pre-university in my own language. Till that now I am aware of like English, but I'm not like much fluent and all those.
Okay.
When I'm small, I just have this feeling, nobody is doctor in my whole family, or and where I used in my environment, and it's like village also I can say. Except I thought like doctor means only like clinical who they say it, and I got to know my lecture also where I studied. They are also like not doctorate because it's a village as I said. Recently it's coming, and when I'm small, I think you heard about APJ Abdul Kalam, and he's like a very influential.
So he's your idol?
Yeah, I can say he's my idol, and I just to follow him, and I feel like okay, I also want to become a doctor, and I need to do my PhD when I'm small, because I want to call me as like Dr. Kiran. That's it. And yeah, and while going, and I do have like so many things in my mind, because when I used to studying like pre-university and class 10, I used to give talk about like after I finished my 10th, I used to give talk about like career guidance, what they can do after 10, because most of the like this the people not who are staying in metropolitan city, or like I can say like who are staying in rural area, they don't know about like what's happening in urban area, because you can get so many knowledge in urban area, because you can see like so many knowledge people there compared to village. Because I also say they are also there, but not much knowledge about like education, what they can do, all those. I started to give talk about like okay, what they can do after 10, and how to improve their career guidance and all those stuffs. And I think I moved from north, because north is like more I can say like not much improved in education in my state compared to like south side. South side are like more competitive, and they used to go like all the stuff like is it education, or is it cultural, or is it co-curricular activities. I feel like okay, that's the first time I went from my village, because I used to stay with my parents. To do my bachelor in commerce, I moved from my place to it's like 400 kilometers far. It's a south side. It's called like STM college. I moved there to do my bachelor, because that time we used to write exam. Based on that, we need to select college wherever we get. It's a government seat. We need to go there. And yeah, I just moved there, and I can say like that's also life changing for me. I mean that university and that environment where I had, because I more into like so many stuffs, not only like education. I'm good at education also, like cultural and sports. Wherever I go, I used to improvise myself because I used to have a little bit knowledge about that and experience about that. But there I gained so many things. And after that, when I'm doing my final year, fourth sem in Bachelor in Commerce, I feel like okay, well, why I can try for abroad for my education to do my MBA. I can say because what I say, when I moved here, I'm just looking for some scholarship because it's like very hard, as I said, like from a village, and it's very hard to to pay my tuition fees and all those because it's a huge compared to like Indian. But when I searching and I got to know that I got to know a lecture from Sunway University who studied in Unicare. There I used to go give my career talk about like how to start because I'm in management also. I'm more into like entrepreneurship because I'm in some of the business and all those. I got to know that and I just researched about Unicare, how's that and all those. And
research it through website.
Yeah, websites, and then through some of like that lecture, but more into website, I can say, more into website and the YouTube and all the social medias, how they're performing and what's the update, and is it only for education purpose or we can do any other thing except that, and what are the benefits we are getting, and then how's the, what can I say, like process, the application process, because it's very hard. I mean, some of the universities compared to Unicare, it's like very easy, and I can say like within 14 days they will give if you finish like application like properly. I got my offer letter and I'm just waiting for because I just finished my masters in Malaysia only. I have like visa problem that time. I feel like wherever I used to go different university, I have that this problem. You have to leave the country and come back. They don't know about the government rules and regulations. But when I visited like Unicare, I fixed my own because I got scholarships from some other universities also. I mean 100% tuition fees. But here I'm trying still because of COVID. I think they stopped. It's called like YTS like scholarship. Next year I plan to apply for that. And I got to know all these like scholarship is there and all those. And when I came here about like a visa, I just talked. This is the thing. I cannot go and all those. They next minute only once they said okay, this is the thing you have to do. I have to all the like paying and all the process. Once I finished that, I think like they applied for me because the university where I studied here only masters. It's not I can say like helped me in the sense, but where I moved here, I still not a student here, but I studied there. It feel like for me like very happy because they told me like these are the things you can do, these are the options you have. You can do these things. If you do this, you cannot leave the country. And I just followed, and within like I think 2 months they applied for like it's called like 1 month visa and all those. And once I started my full process for my education for April intake, I applied, but I asked them April intake I can't, and I will move to Jan. But still they okay, and they processed my visa, and I got my 1 year visa. And because wherever I researched, because in Malaysia I researched so many universities, not only Unicare, but I fixed my mind Unicare I can go because of the benefits I'm getting and because of the easy process, and then in application, and then the lectures where we are, it's like a vast, because I went to the dictionary before I applied here, what can I get and who are the lectures there and what they are performing, what they did and all those. I feel like very happy and lucky I can get into here.
Alright, now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure. It's a Monsta award. It's about award where whose stories influence, innovate and inspire to the people whose age is like 18 to 30 years old across Southeast Asia.
Alright, who's the organizer?
Organizer, it's called Monsta Asia. They started this award from 2018 to recognize young talent across Malaysia first at the beginning. While going, they increased to like Southeast Asia. I don't know about this award. When I'm doing my masters, I got to know. I just researching and all that because I'm more into like research people. That's why I'm doing research. I got to know like 2020 I think. Yeah, I got to know about this award. Last minute I just applied because it's only for Malaysia that time, 2020 and 2021. I got like what they do out of like so many applications. They will sort out to top 100 first, and after that they will sort out to top 50.
What are the criteria that they're looking for?
Okay, the criteria it's different. Every year they come up with a theme. For example, okay, what is the most influential things you have, I mean most influential or story about you. You have to do like some Instagram story, and they give like 60 to 90-second video, and then you have to write a story about, I mean, who you are, what you did, and we need to give like background checkup, I mean where the, what can I say, what are the things we have done, we have to give them, and they will just go through and do background research, and based on that they will select. And 2020 I got into like top 100, and 2021 I know about that, I just applied, but I feel like I am, you know, need to learn more stuff to get into top 100. And 2021 again I applied, that time it's like Southeast Asia wise, I get into like top 50, and again I didn't let it go. Again I tried this year to gain all my knowledge and all those things. Out of 900 plus nomination across Southeast Asia, they selected top 100 first, and then top 10, and I won the top 10 award. When when they announced my name, and I feel like it's happened here in Bangalore DBKL. There are like so many influential like Nicole David, and then Jafon. There are so many people came Axis HR, and I get into that, and I feel like very happy. And along with that, this year they are giving one more award called Maxis Experience Award. Out of top 100, whatever they select, only the Maxis head and then Maxis employees will select 3 stories across 100, and I got that award too. It's, I think, I asked them, they said like this is the first time, they are giving award as well, and this is the first time who won like these 2 awards at a time, and I'm the first Indian, and as I said, like I'm Indian, studying here, and I'm the first Indian to win that award, and I feel like very happy. It's because, as I said while we are discussing, I studied in government schools. I don't know like this English till I reached my bachelor's. From there it started, and when I fly without knowing anyone here in Malaysia, I just started started from hometown to come here, and this is also life changing because I don't know anyone about here. But after came here, and then the story what I did from there to here, and from 2019 I landed, from 2019 to 2022. If you see the growth, I can say like 500% it's went up from down, because the things I have done, and then I met so many people doing, as I said, like businesses, and then career talk, and it's I can say like it's like multi-talent in the sense. I'm not more into like not only the education also, and then sports also, and as I said, like I'm a national wrestling player, and then kabaddi player, and state yoga, not only on yoga, swimming, and then badminton also. When I'm studying, I participated there. And coming to cultural, I'm a folk dancer, Indian folk dancer, and then I give like 50 plus, the stage performance, because we do have a group there. We used to go and give across in Karnataka, and not only that, I give 20 to 25 plus companies. I give like a startup advisor. I mean how they can run the business, and I do give a talk about what they can do after 10, and then how to start a startup for bachelor students across
So you need to
universities.
see your story any good story need to have like a struggle, meaning how you cope with your challenges,
Yes.
and then you also need to tell about your extra co-curriculum activities.
Yes.
Apart from being to be good in academic, you also need to have like all-rounded leadership hacks.
Yes.
Contribute to the society.
Yes.
You talk about giving talks to about entrepreneurship and all that.
Yep.
Yeah. So that is something that you're looking for in a story.
Not only that, it's like I inspired. I mean, it's continued to like, it's like innovate compared to like others. As I'm at 24, once I started like 5 plus companies already, and I'm doing like CSR activities, and I started like call like to give food to hungry people and all those. And after that, I am teaching Kannada here to the expats, children who are staying here, and including that, I am a writer too, and I do write in my language. I do write like stories and poetries. It's like I think I feel how why they select means it's like mixed of all you know like cultural and co-cultural activities. Meantime, it's influence people because as I said like I'm doing career talk. It's just not like because people used to come back and they used to ask us and they inspired also they want to do and because I have like and another thing is like you ask like how what's the cope up thing I mean you come up with when you're struggling because I said like when I don't I mean I'm not much yeah, you know about like English I mean the communication when I'm in like 6th sem as I said like 5th sem I started to I feel like I went to a education fair it's some university from UK they asked like first question now tell me about yourself and I feel like I just know okay my name is Kiran and I'm from this and I'm like blah 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 I mean I don't know just like
how do you adapt to life in Malaysia?
Live in Malaysia?
Yeah. How do you adapt to the
oh yeah
culture?
I feel Malaysia is like very nice. It's like multilingualistic and can see so many cultural people. I mean like so many ethnicity and they will accept everyone same. And I didn't feel like it's I feel like I'm feeling like nowadays I'm feeling like in my hometown because and you can see like all like Indian, Chinese, Malay and some other ethnicities as well. I feel like it's like a very I adopted already and I liked it and I loved it.
Okay. How what
I can say like I always used to say wherever I used to go and talk. The first try you will get experience but you never lose. Okay, thank you, Prof, and thanks for calling me and thanks for featuring me on the website of UniKL. And,
Thanks.
okay, thank you.
Okay.